How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. All good on your end, I hope.
Yeah. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. All good on your end, I hope.
Oh, why is it
Yeah. How are you?
why is it
Okay.
repeating?
I don't know. Why is it repeating?
Oh, I know.
Oh, why is it? Yeah. Why is it repeating? I don't know. Why is it repeating?
There we go. I forgot once I set it on to start the live stream, I forgot to just close the tab.
Oh,
Oh, so you were here in the live stream.
Yes,
Gotcha.
I was hearing the feedback from the live stream. Yes.
huh.
Usually I'm out of practice. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Supposed
You can
to-
say that again. It's been a long summer.
Yeah. Yeah. So did you guys, besides going out west a few weeks ago, have you done anything else?
Not yet. For my birthday, we're going to go on a cruise to Bermuda in August.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
When is that?
August 10th for the
Okay,
week.
very nice.
we get back the 15th and I start work the 17th.
Oh, boy. How old are you gonna be, Dennis?
65.
No,
boy.
64. I still got a year. 64.
64.
Growing older by the minute.
We're getting up there. Hey, but you still got a full, thick head of hair.
Yeah, I hope so. My
Just like
urologist
Calvin.
said my urologist doesn't think I am, but
Yeah.
yeah, hair's nothing if you've got all good function.
Right, I understand. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, if we can fix things while we're in our 60s, maybe we'll last until we're in our 90s.
yeah, but fixing what I have is very painful, Rabbi.
Oh.
very, very painful. And Sharon said, just suck it up.
Yeah. Well, she gave birth 3 times, so
That's it. That's it. So I'm sucking it up at this point. So,
I shouldn't laugh. Maybe someday I'll have to go through that too.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy,
I
but that's okay. You join the club. You can join my club if you want.
Oh no, it's all right. I can pass.
So are you in now till the holidays or do you have any more in August?
We're going to Providence on Sunday until Wednesday. So that's
nice.
our last hurrah. And then
What new tricks is Dahlia doing?
not we haven't FaceTimed with her in a little bit. So I don't think there's anything new quite yet. Like she's trying to crawl, but she's not quite there yet.
Oh,
Yeah, almost 10 months old.
Wow. Time flies.
That's right. You'll see.
I know. I'll
Poo,
see.
poo, poo, poo.
I've been told what the do's and don'ts already, Rabbi.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I had to. Did you get the shot, the tetanus shot?
Oh,
Was it
did
good
we
for
do
him?
that? No, I think I was up to date. I'm up
You're
to
up
date
to
on
date.
shots. Yeah, but they did say something to us about making sure we're up to date on our shots.
Yeah. So we've been scolded saying that we need to be up to date before the major event happens.
That's right. Yeah, our kids who couldn't care less about this stuff when they were kids now as
Well,
so-called
we didn't care
grown-ups.
either. Obviously, we didn't when we were having babies. We didn't care about our babies, right?
Right.
So we
Yeah,
just didn't think of it, I guess, or the science wasn't there to determine.
maybe. I don't know.
But
I thought newborns had some protection from their moms still. It turns out, they have a whole different philosophy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
We didn't quite worry like at a bris or like the first.
Right. Right. Yep. Anything to make the kids happy.
Just an arm sore, right? It's just a prick in the arm.
That's right.
You won't feel a thing, trust me.
Yep, yep, yep.
It's
Mm,
scheduling everything that you need to schedule. I don't know what I did when I was working, how I scheduled everything when I was working.
yeah, yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, Shabbat
Danny.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. I finally cooled off after all day in the heat in
Oh, my.
Ashburn. I was out at the commander's training camp today,
Why?
working out there today.
Oh, boy.
Was there a crowd
Yeah.
there to watch?
Over 2,000, and we're expecting 10,000 tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Huh.
Yep, they gave away 16,000. 16,000 people claimed tickets for tomorrow, so we'll see how many people show up.
Huh.
I was there 5:30 this morning.
Crazy.
Wow.
Hey, Charlotte, how are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, good.
How was your vacation?
It was good. It was good. Charlotte, your friend Max Bronstein is going to be in shul tomorrow because
Yeah,
it's the 80th anniversary of his bar mitzvah.
that's what his wife told me. I spoke to her today on the phone.
Yeah, yeah. So he had contacted me about getting an aliyah for the anniversary. So
Oh, please give it to
that's what we're doing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
They've been dear friends for me for years.
yeah.
Dear friends.
So I know, but he pronounces his name Bronstein. That's how he said his name on the phone. This is Max Bronstein.
Well, I've always called you Bronstein.
I know that you have, but that's why I was surprised when he said it's Bronstein.
Okay, I've always said Bronstein.
Yeah, it's
For all these years.
usually that's a Philadelphia thing. Like in Philadelphia, they say Shapiro instead of Shapiro. Also,
That's right.
so you know if someone's from Philadelphia, but
But I'll tell you, through the years, I mean, they belong to the same club I belong to and everything
yeah,
else. Bronstein.
right.
Susan Bronstein.
You have a good time?
Thanks. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
Roger.
It's not it. This is it. Now you did something.
All I did was touch the volume up.
Well, we hear everything, Dennis.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, don't say anything about the rabbi, sure.
Yeah,
Come on.
that's right. Yeah.
I kind of like him.
He's kind of likable.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time on your trip?
Yeah, it was very nice, very relaxing. We got one more leg to do in Providence starting on Sunday, so that'll be nice. See the granddaughter
Oh, how
Good.
nice.
and our son and daughter-in-law too.
Forget about them. They don't care.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We kind of play nice with them, but it's really about the granddaughter.
She's the bundle of joy.
Yep. All right. Almost time to start. We got another minute. Hey, Dennis, would you like to lead us in Mincha tonight?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Julian is not on to do it.
Julia, yeah, but you know,
You can
spread
do
the
it.
wealth.
Okay, mix it. Oh, mix it up. Oh, okay.
Mix it up, yes.
Very well.
There we go. All right, it's 6:00. I'm gonna mute all, and then Dennis, if you can unmute yourself. And yeah, get the kippah on too. And We're on page 1 in the Shabbat Sim Shalom, or page 289 in the Lev Shalem. Go ahead.
Ashrei Shrei Veitecha Yelucha Selah.
Ashrei Shevetech Hadilu Chaser Lam Shekach Adam Shemel HaTel Avid Chamel Levon Hadak Vadodech Henei Kolach Yisodei Vatan Potech Yedech Tila Terenai Dabe Piver Ekavasar Shem Kachol
Tilatana lebe piber kabasha shem kachel elam voed lo dakim nivarech yam yatavin elam hallelujah.
Rise for Chatzikadosh.
Yitkadav yikadash shemei rabba.
Amen.
Yamati v'chirute v'yamechachute v'chayecha v'yamecha v'chayek v'bei Yisrael ba'agala v'zman karim yimeru. Amen.
Amen. Yehei
Shmei Rabban V'Ara Le'olam Ve'amaya Yikorach V'Yishtabach V'Yispar V'Yitrumal V'Yitnaseh V'Yitadar V'Yitalev D'Lal Shmei Kedusha Baruchu Le'lamim Ko B'Chata V'Shirata Dush B'Chata V'Nakamata Damin Ram V'Yama V'Meru. Amen.
Amen. We start the Amida out loud.
Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Eloheinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Hayel Hagadol Gibor Nara Eloyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chastei Ahavot V'Meidigo Elif Nevneihem L'man Shema B'Ahava Baruch Melech Ozer Fakir Moshe Umakein Baruch Ata Adonai Magen Abraham v'Vakei Sarah. Ata Gibor L'Olam Adonai Mechayim Eitim Ata Rav L'Hoshia. Mechakel Chayim B'Chesed Mechayim Eitim B'Rachamim Rabim. Samech Noflim Rofech Olim Matir Asurim. Mkayim Unatel Shnei Afar. Michamelch Ba'al Gevrot Mita Melach. Melch Meimit Mchayim Esmech Yeshua. V'ne'eman Ata Layot Meheitim Baruch Ata Adonai. Mechaye HaMeitim.
Hakadosh Shemcha B'Olam Keshem Shemakdishim Oto B'Shmei Merom K'Hakatuv Hayana V'Yacha Karazeh Alzeh V'Yomar.
Nekadesh et Shemcha B'Olam Kishem Shmarshim Oto B'Shmei Maharom K'Hakatuv Hayana V'Yacha V'Karazeh Alzeh V'Yomar.
Kadosh Kadosh
Kadosh,
Kadosh
Kadosh, Kadosh, Adonai Tzivos Meko'aretz Kevodo. Lumatam Baruch Yameru. Berekat Kakatu Lamor. Baruch Adonai Le'olam Ha'etzion V'Ador Hallelujah. L'dur B'Ador Nagika Lecha. U'Leitzak Nesakim Kedushatcha Nagdish. V'Shimcha Elohim V'Vino L'Yisrael V'Ed Ki El Melchat HaKadosh Ata Baruch Ata Adonai Hayah HaKadosh.
As we conclude our private prayers, we continue with the full Kaddish, 10 in the Sim Shalom, or 300 in Lev Shalem.
Yikra Shemei Rabbi. V'amati v'achirutei v'mechmachutei v'chayechani v'mechanukadu v'Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kari v'imuru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Barak Le'olam Amel Maya Yiparach.
Yomaya. Yiparak v'ishtabak v'yipar v'naseh v'hadar v'dalev v'lash v'nekudesha.
Yichu.
V'lamikla b'chata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechamata dami ram v'yama v'imuru.
Amen.
V'kapasalon v'nikol Yisrael kadama v'yishma v'imuru.
Amen.
Yehi shalom yishamaya v'chayim alem v'kol Yisrael v'imuru.
Amen.
Yaseh shalom b'mrama v'yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'akol Yisrael v'imuru.
Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach l'dan hakol t'u Jesus. Kol yirjah.
Okay. V'nemar v'haya Adonai le'velecha kol haaretz hayam hahu yiryeh Adonai echad u'shema echad.
Mourners Kaddish, Yid Kadal, Vid Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, V'yalma Divrach, Yirutei V'yamlich Malchutei, V'chayachon V'yomechon, V'chayed L'chol Beit Yisrael, V'agalav Yizman Karivim Ru Amen, Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach, Le'olam Omeol Maya, Yitbarach V'yishtabach, V'yitpar, V'yitrumam V'yitnaseh, V'yithadar, V'yitalev, V'yitalal, Shemei Dekudesha, Brichu, Lamin kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran b'yolma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Yaseh shalom v'imroma v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Yasher koach Dennis, thanks for leading us in Mincha. And we'll continue now with Kabbalat Shabbat, 13 in the blue Sim Shalom, 10 in Lev Shalem. Yedi nefesh av harachaman meshoch avdach el ritzonach Yarutz avdach kemo ayal Yishtachave mul hadarach ki yerav lo yedidutach min ofet sufechotam Adonai ziv haolam nafshi cholat ahavatach ana el narefana la beharot la noam zivach אז תתחזק ותתרפא, והייתה לך שפחת עולם, ותקיימו רחמך וחוס נא על בן אוהבך, כי זה כמה נחשוף לראות בתפארת עוזך, ענאי לי מחמד ליבי, חושנה ואל תתעלם, יגלנה ופרוס חביב עלי את סוכת שלומך, תאיר ארץ מכבודך, נגילה ונשמחה בך, מהר אהוב כי במועד, וכונני כי מעולם. לה 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 Lechu neranen al Adonai, nariya letzur yishenu, nekadma fanav betoda, bizmirot nariya lo, nekadma fanav betoda, bizmirot nariya lo. Ki agadol Adonai Melech Gadol Kol Elohim Asher B'Haaretz Nechoseinu Ki Aleinu Nachnu Esos Tishma'u Arba'im Shana Kut B'Dor V'Amaram To'ei Levavheim V'Heim Lo Yadu Derachai Asher Nishpati Ve'api Im Yivaun El Menuchati Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz Shiru Ladonai Baruch Shemo Basru Miyom Leyom Yeshuato Sapru Vagoyim Kevodo Bechol Hamim Nifleotav Ki Gadol Adonai Umehulal meod norahu al kol Elohim ay ki kol Elohei ha'amim elilim va'adonai shamayim asa hod v'hadar lefanav oz v'tiferet b'mikdasho havu l'Adonai mishpachot amim havu l'Adonai kavod v'oz havu l'Adonai kevod shemo seu mincha uva'u lechatzrotav yishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh chilu mipanav kol haaretz imru vagoyim Adonai malach avtikon tevel ba'al timot Yadin amim be'mei sharim yismechu hashmayim v'tagel haaretz yiram hayam umlo yalo sadai v'chol asher bo az yiranenu kol atzeyar lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel betzedek ve'yamim be'emunato la 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 lie, 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 lie. Adonai malach tagel haaretz yismechu im Rabbi manan vavel sviva. Hayavo shuchol lefeser mitalim belidim. Ohave Adonai sin ura shomer nafshot chasidav miyad reshaim yatzileim or zaru alat tzadik ulishrelev simcha simchut tzadikim b'Adonai v'hodu lezecher kodsho Mizmor shiru ladonai shir chadash ki niflaot asa hoshia lo yemino uzero akodsho hodia Adonai Yeshuato leinei hagoyim gilat tzidkato zachar chasto ve'emunato Leveit Israel Ra'u Cholav Seyaretz Et Yeshuat Eloheinu Hariu Ladonai Kol Haaretz Pitchu Veranenu Vezameru Zamru Ladonai Bechinor Vekol Zimra B'chatzotzot v'kol shofar Hariu lifnei HaMelech Adonai Yiram Hayam Lo Tevel v'yoshveva Naharot Imcha Uchaf Yachad Harim Yeranenu Lifnei Adonai Kiva lishbot haaretz yishbot tevel betzedek ve'yamim be'meisharim la 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 Adonai Malach Yikazu Amim Yoshev Kuvim Tanu Taret Tanamitzion Gadol Moshe Aaron Ponav Shmuel Koresh Shemo Kanavu Yaneinu Enose Ayita Lahem Venokem Ala Lilotam Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu Lahar Kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu Veishtachavu lahar kodsho Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Adonai Eloheinu veishtachavu lahar kodsho Romemu Adonai Eloheinu veishtachavu lahar kodsho Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. We rise as we continue, page 20 in the Sim Shalom, 21 in Lev Shalem. Mizmor leDavid, havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, havu l'Adonai kavod shemo, ishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, vayeshaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, vayarkidem kemo egel, Levanon veSiryon, kemo ven re'emim. Kol Adonai chotzev labotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yecholel ayalot, vayechasof ye'arot, uvehechalo kulo omer kavod, kulo omer kavod. Adonai lamabul yashav, vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai oz le'amo yitein, Adonai yevarech et amo v'shalom. May be seated as we continue with the Chadodi. Lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, Lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmiyanu, El hameyuchad Adonai echad, U'shemo echad l'shem u'tiferet, Ve'litila lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha, Ki hi mekor haberacha merosh mikedem nesucha, Sof maaseh b'machshavat tchila, Lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, Mikdash melechir melucha kumitzei, Mitoch ha'afecha rav lach shevet piyei mekabacha v'hu yachamo alayichem la, lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, Hidna arim e'afaku milipshi bigdei, Tifartecha mi al yad ben Yishai, Beit halach mi karva el nafshi, Ke'ala lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, Hitoreri kiva orech, Kul mi uri shir daberi kavod Adonai, alayich nigla lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, lo tevoshi velo tikal mima tishtochachi, umatehemi bach yechasu aniyei ami venivneta, Ir altila lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, V'hayulim shisa shosayich v'rachaku kol mivalayich yasis alayich Elohayich kimsos chatan al kala lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, Yaminu smol tifrotzi ve'et Adonai ta'aritzi al yad ish ben partzi ve'nismecha ve'nagila lechadodi likrakala, Penei Shabbat nekabela, Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha, Uvetzohala toch emune am segula boi chala, Boi chala lecha dodi likra kala penei Shabbat nekabela. Mizmor shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon lehagid baboker chastecha ve'emunatcha baleilot alei asor v'alei navel alei higayon bechinor mizmor shir leyom haShabbat tov lehodot l'Adonai ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ulezamer l'shimcha elyon ki smachtan Adonai b'for lecha mazedecha rami Kine v'chadonai, kine v'chayovetu, yipadutu v'yavim. Elveit Adonai v'chazot Eloheinu yafichu. Od yenuvun b'seiva, teshenim v'rananim yiyu lehagid, ki ashar Adonai tzuri, velo avlata bo. Adonai malach ki levesh Adonai osi l'zav tegon tevel ba'altima. Eidotecha nemnu meod leveitcha nava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim la 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 la. Mourner's Kaddish, 24 in Sim Shalom, 30 in Lev Shalem. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba be'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayachon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen Yehei shmei Rabba mevorach le'olam ome'ol maya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha brichu le'ila min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlomo rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'imroma v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. So, it's been a while since we've done Pirkei Avot. I'm assuming we did not do that while I was away. So then, according to my notes, my mental notes, we're on page 257 in Lev Shalem, or 276 in Sim Shalom, near the end of chapter 5 in Pirkei Avot, chapter 5, number 23. 523 on 257 in Lev Shalem, or on 276 in Sim Shalom. So this is another statement of Rabbi Yehuda ben Tema, and this is a relatively more famous one of the statements of Pirkei Avot. This is at each age, as we grow older, certain milestones we reach, and what Yehuda ben Tema thinks are the hallmarks of those milestones. So he says, Hu haya omer, that is, Yehuda ben Tema used to say, Ben chamesh shanim lamikra. So when you're 5 years old, then you're old enough to study Bible. Okay, so that's kindergarten. In a Jewish school, when you start learning your Aleph Bet, you're associating it with Bible study. Ben Eser la Mishnah. By the time you're 10 years old, you're ready to start studying the Mishnah. So you're mentally able to and psychologically able to start understanding some of the basic laws of Judaism that are presented in the Mishnah. Ben Shalosh Esrei la mitzvot. So when you're at 13, then you're old enough to start observing the commandments. So obviously that's bar mitzvah. Ben Chamesh Esrei la Talmud. When you're 15, then you're old enough to start studying Talmud. So I think in yeshivas today, they really start Talmud study a little bit earlier than that. But 15 is when, like high school age, that you're mature enough to get into some of the analytical, logical kinds of discussions that are what are part of the Talmud. Ben Shmona Esrei la Chuppah. At 18, you get married, and this is not because, well, I would say say it in a positive way. For the rabbis, the understanding is when you are of a particular age, where in our society you would start dating and have serious relationships. For the rabbis, there's no such thing as dating, and there's no such thing as kind of serious relationships outside of marriage. So once you're starting to sow your oats, don't sow too many oats, get married instead. So that's about getting married young at 18. Ben Esrim Lirdov, at 20, you should have a profession. Ben Shloshim Lakoach. Now, at 30, is the peak of one's power. And I think that's, in the athletic world and the professional world, at 30, in your early 30s is when you are at the peak of your athlete. There are some unusual athletes, Tom Brady, let's say, who can keep on going into their 40s, but that's the unusual person. So the average person, 30 is the peak of their physical power. Ben Arba'im Labina, at 40, the age of understanding. And for the rabbis, you don't study mystical texts in Jewish tradition until you're 40 years old. That's when you can handle, you're mature enough, you've had some life experiences to be able to handle some of the spiritually challenging texts so it's that sense of understanding. Ben Chamishim la'etzah, at 50, the age of counsel, old enough now to share advice and wisdom with others. And that's, remember, in rabbinic times, so 1800 years ago, people didn't live too much longer after 50 years old. So 50 is seen as an elder already in the community. You're already a grandparent by 50. So you're seen as someone who could provide counsel. Ben Shishim Lazikna, at 60, you've reached old age. All of us who are 60 years old and older, just know that at 60 you're at old age. At 70, Ben Shivim L'Seva, at 70, the hoary head. If only I had that. Ben Shmonim Li at 80, the age of strength. So if you're, remember, in their time, what the average age of mortality was, if you've reached 80, oh boy, then then that's it's more might than strength, really, for gvura. But that, so somehow there's some inner sense of heroism, bravery that enabled you to reach the age of 80. Ben Tish'im Lashuach, at 90, the bent back. Things start to break down in our bodies. Ben Yehuda Ben Tema is saying. Ben Me'ah, and this is, the idea, we say bis 120, you should live to 120. Yehuda Ben Tema, that isn't important to him. 100, Ki'ilu mate va'avar uvatel min ha'olam. If at 100, it's as if one is dead and out of this world. So I like everything else that he had to say. At 100, I'm not sure that that's a very positive comment about reaching the age of 100 when the ideal is supposed to reach to the age of 120. So it's interesting who came up in rabbinic tradition with 120, obviously based on Moses being 120 years old. Why didn't Yehuda ben Tema continue to 120 and say something positive about, living a life as if you've achieved Moses's age? But this is an interesting kind of way of looking at kind of what you're looking to achieve in your life and what you should aspire toward as we get older. So we turn back to Kaddish D'Rabbanan, mourners and those observing Yartzeit rise for Kaddish D'Rabbanan, 27 in Sim Shalom, 38 in Lev Shalem. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba b'yalma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayachon v'yomechon l'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael b'agalav izman karivim ru amen Yehei shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam ol maya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei dekudashah brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma v'imru amen Al Yisrael v'al Rabbanan v'al Tamidehon v'al kol Tamidehon v'al kol man de'oskin b'oraita diviatra hadein v'divachol atar v'atar Yehei lahon elachon shlama rabba china v'chista v'rachamin v'chayin arichin u'mezona revicha Ufor kanamin kadam avuhon divishmaya vimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim tovim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael vimru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav v'yaseh shalom v'barachamav yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael vimru amen. We all rise for Baruch Hu, the next page. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamavorach. Baruch Adonai Hamavorach Leolam Va'ed. May be seated. Baruch et Adonai El Melech Olam. Shevarim Hirorim V'Charim. Mavir yom mavir laila mavdil ben yom vein laila Adonai tzvot shemo el chai v'kayam tamid melech aleinu leolam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai hamariv haravim ahavat olam beit Yisrael amacha havta Torah u'mitzvot chukim u'mishpatim otanu limadeta al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochveinu u'v'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed Ki heim chayenu ve'yorech yameinu uvahem nege yomam valayla V'yavatcha al tasir menu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Tov Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha Veshinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'veitecha u'v'lechtecha v'aderech u'v'shochbecha u'v'kumecha u'kshartam la'ot al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot bein einecha u'chetavtam mezuzot beitecha ubisharecha v'hayam shmot tishmu satay Hashem hayom. Something very little. Mayim alav yes, vayam shalimor. Da bevnei suamatam zira kante v'gnem durantam v'zem v'fayim leos. I'm just saying, these kind of songs. Adonai Elohechem emet v'emunah kol zod v'kayam aleinu gimel zozah. Umalchuto beratzon kiblu aleihem Moshe u'Miriam v'nei Yisrael achanu shira b'simcha rabba v'yamru chulam mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh nora tehiloto sefer leh Malchutcha ra'u vanecha Bokei hayam lifnei Moshe Zeli anu v'yamru Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed V'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov Ugalo miyad chazak mimenu Baruch atah Adonai Gal Yisrael Ashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu shalom Adonai chayim Kosan zgar shomecha Ushmor tzeiteinu v'oeinu l'chaim l'shalom mi'ata v'yad olam ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha Baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu v'yakol amo Yisrael v'yal Yerushalayim. We rise V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asod et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית העולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה ביום דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה תמירם בעלמא ויאמרו אמן. We read the Amida 47 to 52 in Lev Shalem, 35 to 38 in Sim Shalom. As we conclude our private prayers, we continue with Vayachulu 47 in Sim Shalom, 53 in Lev Shalem. Vayachulu Hashemayim Ba'aretz Chotzva, V'chal Elohim B'yom HaShvi'i Melachto Asher Asa, Vayishbok B'yom HaShvi'i Mikol Melachto Asher Asa, Vayivarech Elohim B'yom HaShvi'i V'yikadesh Oto, Ki vo Shabbat Mikol Melachto Asher Bara Elohim Lasot. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Hanora El Elyon Konei Shamayim V'Aretz Magen Avot B'Dvaro Mechaye Meitim B'Mamaro Ha'el HaKadosh Ein Kamohu Hameniach Le'amo B'Yom Shabbat Kodsho Kivam Ratza Le'aniach Lahem Kivam Ratza Le'aniach Lahem Lefanav Navod B'Yirav V'Fachad V'Nodeh Lishmo B'Chol Yom Tamid Me'on HaBrachot El HaHodaot Adon HaShalom Mekadesh HaShabbat Umevarech Shevi Umeniach B'Kedusha Le'amedu Shnei Oneg Zecher L'Maaseh V'Reishit Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Ritzei V'Mnuchateinu Kadshenu b'mitzvotecha v'tein chalkenu b'toratecha Sabenu mituvecha v'samchenu b'shuatecha V'taher libeinu lavdecha be'emet V'hanchileinu Adonai Eloheinu be'avav ratzon shebakodshecha V'yanuchu v'Yisrael mekadeshei shemecha Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat Yikadav Yikadash Shemei Rabba B'Alma Divrach Yirutei V'Yamlich Malchutei B'Chaychon V'Imechon V'Chei L'Chol Beit Yisrael V'Agalav Yizman Kariv V'Yimeru Amen Yehei Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Lo Me'omaya Yibarach V'Yishtabach V'Yitpar V'Yitramam V'Yitnaseh V'Yithadar V'Yitalev V'Yitalal Shmei L'Kudusha B'Richu Le'elam Mikol Birchata V'Shirata Tishbechata V'Nechamata Damiran B'Alma V'Yimeru Amen Titkabel tzlahon v'adhon d'cho Yisrael kadam avon d'gishmai v'imeru, Amen. Yehei shlom rabba min shemai v'chaim alein l'ko Yisrael v'imeru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav v'yaseh shalom alein l'ko Yisrael v'imeru, Amen. I asked Jules Fink to lead us in Kiddush. So we rise if we can, and Jules, we're on page 55 in Lev Shalem, 49 in Sim Shalom. Take it away, Jules.
Arimon Rabbanon Rabosai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Borei Pari Hakafen
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher Krishan B'Sotah V'Ratza Banu V'Shabbat Kodsho B'Yavav Ratzoni Gilanu Sigalon L'Maaseh V'Reishit Ki hu yom techila lemikvei kodesh, zecher l'tziyat Mitzrayim. Ki vonu echnarta v'zan l'kedash l'mikol amim, Shabbat kodshecha b'yavav ratzon, in kol tonu. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh haShabbat.
Amen. Yasher Koach, Jules, thanks for leading us. And we remain standing as we continue with Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol ha'tegru la'yotzer b'reishit shelo asanu k'goyei ha'ratzot v'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama shelo sam chelkeinu kahem v'gor aleinu k'chol hamonam v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim lifnei melech malchei amlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Shu Notei Shemayim V'Yosef Ha'aretz Okay, Nicolochan Eloheinu. Ki malchut shelcha hi almat yamach bechavod kakatu b'tortecha Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'nemar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom hahu yiyeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Mourner's Kaddish, Yit Kadal, Vit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, the Almighty Vrach, Yerutev Yamlich Malchutei, V'chayachon of Yomechon, V'chayedachol Beit Yisrael, V'agalav Yizman Karivim Ru Amen, Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olam Me'ol Maya, Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitpar V'yitramam V'yitnasei, V'yithadar V'yitalev V'yitalal, Shemei Dekudesha Brichu, Le'la Mikol Birchata V'shirata, Tishbechata v'nechamata damiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom v'imroma v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. So just want to wish a yasher koach again to Jules and to Dennis for participating in the services this evening. Tomorrow morning, we're at 9:30, in-person, Zoom, or live stream. And tomorrow evening, Shabbat's over like 9:06. So our Zoom evening service and Havdalah will be at 9:10. Just want to be on record for thanking Paul so much for while I was away for leading services both on Zoom and in person and reading Torah, etc., etc. Couldn't go away peacefully without Paul being able to do all of that. So much appreciated. And you saw an email that went out today, hopefully, about the 60th anniversary of the March on Washington, commemorating Dr. Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, and that the ADL is organizing on behalf of the Jewish community participation in that event. It is happening on Shabbat at the Lincoln Memorial, but there are accommodations available, literally and figuratively, for our participation. So I'm hoping to participate. I'm hoping there'll be those of us from our community who would want to participate. We can register on that link, a unique Sharei Tefillah link, so they know how many people from Sharei Tefillah are going to be coming. You can either stay for Shabbat, and once you register, something will come back to you saying, do you want to do Shabbat dinner at the Capitol Hilton? I think there's going to be services as well, Friday evening and Shabbat morning. I'm not up on that yet, but I highly encourage us to attend. I'm hoping I'll be able to attend, be able to work out Shabbat, especially Torah reading that morning, because Paul said that he might be away that weekend. So those are logistics behind the scenes, but just encouraging people to think about going to the march on the last Shabbat in August. And we conclude with Yigdal 53 in Sim Shalom, 62 in Lev Shalem. Yigdal Elohim Chai ve'yishtabach nimtza v'yein eit el metziuto echad v'yein yachid keyichudo ne'lam v'gam ein sof le'achduto ein lo demut haguf v'yein o guf lo na'aroch elav kedushato kadmon l'chol davar asher nivra Rishon v'yein reshit l'reshito. Hino Adon Olam v'chol notzar, yoreh gedulato u'malchuto, shefan v'uato netano, elan shesegulato v'tifarto, lo kam b'Yisrael kemo she'od, naviu ma'abit et emunato, Torah menatan le'amoel, al yad nevio neman beito, lo yachalifa el velo yamir dato, leolamim lezulato, sofevio deya setarenu, mabila sof davar bekadmato, gomeli ish chesed kemifalo, noten l'rasha ra kerishato, yishlach l'ketz yamin meshichenu, lifdod mechakeke tishuato, Meitim Yechayel berov chasto, Baruch Adei Shem Tehilato. Meitim Yechayel berov chasto, Baruch Adei Shem Tehilato. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom,
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom. all.
shalom.
Most of
We're
all,
getting storms everywhere.
yeah, there's storms here in Olney, and stay safe, everybody, and stay
Yeah,
cool.
stay safe.
Stay safe, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
shalom.
Shalom.